Watch out.
Put some respect on it. I stand by what I said. Um, Overall, the game was a Need for Speed game. Oh yeah, they go to what you call
Street racing started in the street, right? So it's street. Hip hop is street. When you think about urban wear, which is skateboarding brands, which is called streetwear, it's all from the hood, and it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a urban
bro. I'm tired of
metropolitan.
hearing this man talk.
It's just for racing, for hip hop. Oh, as far as the correlation in hip hop, street racing,
Why is he
the big
talking?
rims and shit.
Yo,
like
who
that.
made who mans
Spinners
is
were
this?
made to try to cool down exhaust and all of that shit. We took it to hip hop in the early 2000s. All the ballers had spinners on their trucks and all of that shit, 24-inch rims. Even decking your car out. The car culture is really like essentially a street and hip hop culture.
Can he stop talking?
That's what everyone comes from. So hip hop started from struggle. It was people who would take their parents' records, right?
He's
They
got
knew
to
that
stop.
in the beginning of this record, it's 10 seconds that the drum is just looping. What they'll do is put that on the Serato turntable, and then they'll loop that 10 seconds, and that's your beat. Then they'll take another record, put it on the other side of the turntable.
ASAP, please stop
your
talking.
percussions and your hi-hats. And then they just take a microphone and rap. Hip hop was the foundation is built off sampling initially, like essentially, and that's the whole. That's what we do. So I think everything that goes into it. I think the struggle speaks out the best, and we all know that. It's the struggle. Everybody who wasn't like born with a silver spoon in their mouth, even those mother born with a silver spoon in their mouth, they always feel a need to show that they're worthy. That they need to show their parents, man, I'm not just no hedge fund baby. Like I got this. I know rich born billionaire who own multi-million-dollar businesses by themselves, and it's not no Trump thing where the dad gave him only a $10 million loan. Like what the, you know what I'm saying? It's like people who do it themselves, and I think that even if you have a silver spoon, just keep going because if you stop, bro, you can't afford to stop. No one can afford to stop. Because if you stop, it's over. And that's the truth. And for lack of better words and in the most simplest terms, if you stop, it's over. We all share the same thing, which is struggle. And for anybody struggling, I just want some words of encouragement. ASAP, meaning always strive and prosper. It's not what you think. It's not as soon as possible, but we took a positive riff on and put a spin on something that meant quickly. But for us, it's everything but fast. It actually has more of a positive perspective. And it was some form of encouragement that promoted prosperity and ambition amongst the young brothers. There's a lot of people where I come from who have a lot of capabilities and different backgrounds, but we never really exercise those tools or anything like that because we so stuck in our situations or trying to live up to a facade that was, put in front of us that we got to live up to and other people's expectations. I think always strive to prosper is just creating your own path for your own destiny.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking as soon as possible.
It's always about the encouragement. I think the message for striving is easy. It's because it's so easy to give up. It's so easy to give up. You could give up, you could start doing, you could give up and you could just stay at home or, give up all aspirations. You could give up on life. You could give up on your friends, yourself, your family. I think prosperity is just what we all want in the long end and what we hope for. And that's what we work towards. Because I think this phrase and this crew
he is
still
talking.
To show you that if you strive, you shall prosper. Everybody has some type of support. So, I don't think that it's wise to try to take on everything as an individual by yourself, but you don't necessarily need a crew. It just worked out for me. We formed this brotherhood and this brothership because We don't have that where we from. Every time there's always an organization of guys from the urban community getting together, we labeled as a gang or some type of terrorist party or something like that. We just wanted to do something positive. We not saints, but saints
The
are
most
not
positive thing
called
you
no
can
other
do is
sinners,
just
and
take
it's
your
really
top
all
lip
about just
and
getting
tell
your
it to
dreams
marry your
out there,
bottom lip.
man. And I think that I'm an advocate for that. I advocate for that. I think I'm a catalyst for change. I
You
think I'm
need
a
to
catalyst
advocate yourself
for
to the damn door.
striving and prospering and doing it how you want to do it your way, because everything about me is unorthodox, man. My style, the way I talk, and everything. But
I'm
it
gonna need you to
works, man.
stop doing that way
I
you
just want to
talk.
encourage people to be them, whatever that may mean, and whatever your goal is set to be, to try to accomplish that. That's the purpose of it, and I think that's the pursuit of happiness in life. People don't get
Hey,
to know that I'm
yo.
human just like them. I go through struggles just like them. I go through frustrations and everything. As far as my accolades and accomplishments go,
Bro, I
it
don't
wasn't easy,
care.
and like I said, I'm just as normal as everyone else when it comes to that matter. People just assume once you're on superstardom that you kind of don't bleed or shit or sleep or anything. But for me, it's more so just making it, just showing people that we're all relatable in the same sense, that
Huh?
we all are the same in the same sense, because I deal with everyday struggles just like anybody else. Most of the time, a common person only correlates struggle to economic problems or financial problems, but everybody has problems regardless of if it's economical or not. So what would you do if you had the mindset that you have now and the knowledge that you've gained throughout the years, and you could kind of like teleport back to your old self back in 2007 and whatnot? I wouldn't change anything. I think that those struggles is what got me here in the first place, right? And I don't think that my destiny was written in another way. So I kind of feel like the purpose of everything happening is meant to happen in that sense. As far as the keys to the game, and what I will say is that every game, every category, every margin changes. Everything. Some things change back to its original state, and some things change in hybrid to a whole nother state. Or, the evolution keeps going with everything. Some things are in style in the 60s and it comes back in style in the early 2000s, and so on and so forth. The game always changes. I think the best thing to do is just try to adapt with that, but still being yourself, because there comes a time and place where I don't think a lot of people, they forgot what it is to be an entertainer for the most part. Nowadays, being an entertainer is more so being a clout chaser, or being somebody for, lack of better words, somebody that's always in the public eye for no good reasons, for all the wrong things, for all the wrong reasons. And staying true to it. For instance, I'll give you an example of what I mean by that, because that was a vague statement. Nowadays, TikTok. TikTok is what every artist has to appeal to. Rapper, singer, pop artist. You have to go viral with TikTok. There's artists that don't even have a platform on TikTok, and they're big, such as myself. I'm barely on it. I check it out to, for entertainment purposes like everyone else, but I don't really utilize it for my career as I should be. Now, I'm not opposed to it, but people's music is changing nowadays, and it's more appealing to the algorithm of TikTok. So will it grasp your attention in the first 15 seconds, or would you swipe past it? Will it do this? Will it? All of those factors don't even matter to me, especially when I'm making music, because I know the name of the game is to stay with the time and flow and new swagger and pace of things, because there's always a radical change in whatever you do in any industry. But I'm going to stay true to myself, because once all of the 6ix9ine and the clout chasing stuff is all said and done, and those guys can't do shows and this and that and this and that, this the legacy artists who are there, who knows the difference between changing time and adaptation. And that's the point I'm trying to make. For me, morally, I just want my son to be open-minded, creatively, everything. Personally, I just want him to be open-minded. Nobody wants a bad seed, right? So we all pray for the same thing. I just want to have a normal child that expresses himself through his art, or artistically, and something like his dad in that matter. I want him to be free, man. Like, I don't want him to discriminate against people, prejudice, none of that shit. None of that bullshit, man. My stage name isn't my real name, which is named after the God MC Rakim himself. I felt like that was like, if I was a basketball player, I got named Michael Jordan. That's like somebody in this day and age being named Jay-Z or Kanye. Like that's what that's equivalent to. I felt those shoes were so big to fulfill. I felt like I needed to earn my right to even call myself that. Just me personally, internally, I felt that way, and I got his okay, and my nickname I got from Mos Def, Pretty Flacco. His is Pretty Flacco Bay. That's why yeah. So I get all my names from like rappers and stuff, and as long as I get the green light, I run with it, and I just try to make them proud within my legacy and lineage. Like, I just want to do the right thing and knock down doors that they never did and accomplish things that they never thought that they could do. Because whoever comes after me got to do it bigger and better, and that's all I want to do is just make sure that we line it up for long legacy in this genre, man. We still strong, going on 40 years, man. We still here. I want to make everybody proud, That's just me. I'm eager to do that. I want to make everyone proud. Honestly.
Oh my god. This guy.
Even you
He
guys.
just won't stop talking.
Say, I worked with that guy. You know what? I respect his shit. I like his shit. I'm proud of that kid. Like, I with him. That's what I want. That's what I'm in it for. That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? And that's never going to change. I'm never going to be too egotistical to say, oh, I'm richer than the rappers I was named after, and I did this and that, and I don't give a that's just whatever. That's just not my motto. That's not my thing. It's not my swag. So for me, I just want to make everybody proud because I'm a student and I'm always learning. And, the gratitude from certain people and individuals and validation is what counts, I grew up in a household of 4 siblings, but in general, there's 14 of us. And yeah, man, it's a lot of us, a lot of responsibilities. I'm the oldest. Yeah, I'm the oldest from my pop's side. So my pops passed away, and here I am with my brothers, and I'm like a dad figure in that sense. So that's why I was like, I kind of been a dad for a while now, technically, It taught me I was just a weird motherfucker, man. I was like different from all of them. I was a strange one, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the weird shit, like music that people wouldn't even suspect me to like. Like, what kid like Bob Dylan and Buddy Holly and these motherfuckers and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, listening to Bob Marley and Buju Banton, and I don't know. I'm just, do you, because where we from, it's supposed to just be, yo, I only listen to you know what I'm saying? I only listen to hoodie rap. That's it. I'm a killer. You know what I'm saying? That's the attitude. But now it's just like, if you're not on that, you advocate for and all that. If not, it's just, it's braggadocious shit. Not to say that I don't have that in my rhymes. That's just the culture we come from. But I think that there's more to me than just like that layer of just braggadocious, lackluster shit, that everybody's doing, and the layers go way deeper than that, And I want you to invent your own style, right? On top of that, your rapping capabilities have to be God level. And when I say that, I mean you got to be able to go and get in depth. Street racing started in the street, right? So it's street. Hip hop is street. When you think about urban wear, which is
oh my god,
which is called streetwear, it's all from the hood, and it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a urban metropolitan or like hood. It's just for racing, for hip hop.
I couldn't listen to him no more. 14 minutes. I couldn't, bro. He was just going on saying nothing, yo. I can't. He was just saying nothing, bro. I can't, bro. Anyway, so now we pretty much at end game. I have no reason to play this anymore. No. No. I didn't want to look at the shit they give. I guess there's some delivery jobs. Anyway, I give this game a solid 7 out of 10. It did everything the old Need for Speeds did. Whether people want to admit it or not, it did. Okay? Be mad at the devs for that, because I damn sure am. Reason being, let's look at the positives. Great night racing game. The story was as cheesy as the old ones. And if you think it wasn't as cheesy as the old ones, I dare you to replay. I dare you. Go ahead and replay Most Wanted, Underground 2, whatever. Play any of those games and I guarantee you will feel the same way about that. But regardless, those were the goods. The cars, the customizations were nice. Here's where the game pisses me off. Because they did everything the same way as the old Need for Speed. I named the good. Let's name the bad. The bad. The fucking steering is so random. It is so fucking random. I could drive down the road. Sometimes I understeer. Sometimes I oversteer. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I should not be like, what the fuck? Okay? I should never have to be like, what the fuck? If I tune the car the way I want it to, if I want it to be a little bit more, you know, solid on turns, I expect it to do that. The fact that it didn't do that pissed me off. Granted, I didn't break the controller a second time. I can't afford to. Okay? But that's number one. Number two. And I really have to throw this out there. The AI. Lord have mercy. I probably could tolerate the understeering. I could tolerate the understeering. I could tolerate all that. But EA has yet to make a racing game with competent AI. And it's always random. And top that off with the damn rubber banding the AI has. Sometimes the AI will utilize, and the reason why I know this is because in the middle part when I had a skyline and the other person had a skyline, yeah, his skyline was faster than mine. How the hell his damn skyline was faster than mine? That shit pissed me off. We both had the same damn skyline. Yet his was it wasn't just faster than mine, it was miles faster than mine. But again, the speed I could nitpick about that, but that AI going along with it has always been the bane of my existence, and I can't deal with it. So from this point forward, I will no longer be fucking with Need for Speed for the foreseeable future. Until they fix their damn AI, I just can't do it. Need for Speed has broken me for the last time. You know, it is what it is. I might finish Most Wanted, because I did start Most Wanted on here and then like other things came out and all that. But yeah, I might start Most Wanted. Finish Most Wanted. But after that, I think I'm Need for Speed out. I'm sorry. Like I can't do fucked up AI. I can't do it. Anyway, like I said, I give the game a solid 7 out of 10. With that being said, it's time to shut down. Yeah, it's about that time. I will be getting on 2 hours later to do Neo too. So I will see y'all at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight. We are gonna do Neo 2. I'm gonna do that till around 2 o'clock. I feel like I owe y'all that, but I do need to take a 2-hour break. Like I didn't think it would have lasted this long. I didn't think my stress levels was gonna be that high. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. With that being said, if you like what you saw, please give me a follow on Twitch and a subscribe on YouTube. It is free for both. So please help a brother out. If you want to keep up with the news and updates, check out the Twitter. I will be moving to Discord eventually. I don't know when I'm going to do the migration, but I will be moving to Discord eventually. So this will be swapped out with the Discord stuff. I just need to figure out time to do that. Otherwise than that, if you want to just game with me, send me a message on any of these platforms right here above. I got them all. Come on. Like, what we doing? But otherwise than that, I will talk to y'all's later. Bye for now.